everybody, CW here. Well, I just got back from the post office and we got in our pillars. I ordered these from Pete's Pillars. I've ordered from him a couple times and they're pretty good stuff. They come pretty well fit, minor alterations needed. And these are, this is one that, I mean, you can make them yourself, but they've got that additional step in there in the back and the rear pin in the rear bolt hole. So they're not just a sleeve. These are aluminum. They're pretty thick walled, which is what I like. And they work out really good. I tend to cut a few more grooves in them, as I've shown you in other videos. Places for the epoxy to really grab good on the pillars themselves. But we're going to do these in another video. Just wanted to show you that I got them in and it will be coming up. And Pete's Pillars are where I got these. Second thing I got was kind of a whim. And I like a larger knob, bolt knob on the rifles. It's not really the handiest thing on a hunting rifle because it can grab and be an issue grabbing on things and lifting your bolt up and things like that. So it's not always preferred on all applications of bolt action rifle, but I like it. I like the feel of it. And I ran across this one. It's just a computer printed knob with some glue that you can put on. And another one that I've used a lot in the past is this one here. It's just rubber and it goes over, stretches over your bolt knob. It comes in two sizes and that's how you get it, just like that. Pretty basic packaging. It comes out of Canada and I want to say this is about 10 bucks and they work really good. A smaller and a larger one, and they've got different sizes inside, and they literally just stretch over the bolt knob and you can take them back off, and they're sticky, rubbery sticky, so they do work really well. This one I've never used before. I don't know if it's a company or just a guy doing it. It's somewhat professional because he includes a small tube of glue, but we're going to put it on to start without the glue and we'll see how we like it and how it looks. Again, not sure about I'm not sure about YouTube's policies on this because it is altering a firearm, so I'm not going to show you me physically doing it. I'm just going to show it to you, before and after. So here's the bolt knob on a Savage 110 before any alterations. Sorry about this. And then we'll put these on one at a time and we'll look at them, see how they look. Stand by. All right, here's the computer printed one. Went on pretty easy, no problems. It doesn't really clamp on. You can see it's loose, so you kind of have to use the glue. So I don't know how that's going to be. I don't know that I'm really comfortable permanently altering the bolt this way. Maybe you could put a release agent on the bolt handle and then fill it up with this adhesive and then put it back on and let it harden and then pop it off and have a custom form-fitted position that would not turn and move. Not sure. First reaction to it is not really a fan, but it does clear. It does work. It does offer a little bit extra length, which is nice. There's a third option that can be done, but it's really beyond the home gunsmith, and that is to physically cut off the bolt knob, thread this for 5/16 18, the handle, the remaining handle, and then screw on an aftermarket bolt knob of whatever shape that you like. That's the real way to do it. This is much more inexpensive and obviously less permanent. This is I think this was 15 bucks, and like I said, these ones over here were like 10. So let's pull this back off, pull the bolt knob back off, and put this rubber one on and see how much we like that better. Stand by. Here's what the insides of this looks like, by the way. It is nicely made. It's got two raised pins on one side and 2 recessed holes on the other, a threaded hole and a hole with a pocket for the head of the screw. And it's, it's nice and smooth inside. It's nicely made. It's a nice product. Maybe I could even put something in here like, I don't know, electrical tape or something I could wrap around the bolt knob and then put it in here and it would squeeze and hold position better. I don't know, I'm just thinking. But let's try the rubber knob. Okay, here's the large knob. I chose the larger one because it had a smaller hole. The smaller one has a larger hole. And it's not sticky to the touch, like tacky sticky, but it's rubber, so it's got that tactile, you grip it and you can hold on to it good. And it does also turn, but it doesn't turn easily, and it doesn't give you the impression that turning is even a problem. So let's put this back in the gun and see what it looks like, see if it clears. Okay, and there it is on the gun. It clears. One really important thing is to make sure that your bolt completely closes. Very important that bolt completely closes. It's something you really want to be aware of when you put a new rifle stock on, because if that rifle stock touches the bolt, doesn't let that bolt completely close, your locking lugs are not completely, locking lugs up here at the front of the bolt assembly, up here, they're not completely seating in the bolt raceway in the head of the receiver like they're supposed to, and that will affect accuracy. So you want to make sure that this bolt completely and absolutely closes, so it completely covers, clears, even with the scope cover on. And you can see the dustiness on here just from the dirty fingers that I had from opening the packages and the boxes. It sticks to that. That's the tactile feel of that rubber knob. So right now, that's the one I like. That's the one that's going to stay. So there we go. Just a real quick video. And this one I got off of eBay. If you're interested in any of these for yourself, like I said, you get 2 in a package. And I believe they're 10 bucks. Maybe they're a little bit more, but they're not much more. And there you go. They're a nice product. I've been using them for a while. I keep them here on the bench when I get a rifle, and I really like it because this particular one, you can put it on for the range, and let's say you're going hunting with the rifle, and it's, this will grab your pack, this will grab your back if it's on your back, it'll grab different things, and it could make the bolt come open. I don't know if the Savages locked the bolt, so that's a good thing. That's something that I really like in a hunting rifle. When your safety's on, that your bolt is locked. It's something that not everybody does, and it's one of my big pet peeves with the Ruger Americans. As much as I really, really like the Ruger Americans, I wish they had a bolt lock so that bolt would stay locked when that safety was on. Because many, many times I've taken my rifle off my shoulder when I had chambered around and threw it on my back with my pack or whatever's on my belt, bump it against that, and the bolt's open and the cartridge is gone. So that's something to be aware of and something to consider when you're buying a rifle, is getting one that has a bolt lock when the safety is on. It's a really good addition to a rifle, something I feel that really needs to be there. Anyway, what I was going to say was, if you're going to hunt with this, you can pull this back off, put it back on many times without any problem. It'll come off. It doesn't come off easily, but it comes off. There you go. Just a quick video on bolt knobs, a couple different versions and options and things that I've used in the past. Some companies will sell you a complete bolt knob, a complete bolt handle. You take your bolt apart, put the new bolt handle on. Other companies will sell you a piece that screws on. Some handles are threaded already. You can always cut them off, have a gunsmith, or if you're a handy machinist, cut this off, straighten it, do whatever you need to do, and then thread it, and then screw a bolt knob on. Or you've got these aftermarket ones that you clamp on, or a rubber one like this that goes on. So you got a few options to get a bigger bolt knob, bolt handle. This doesn't make it any longer, which is something that I do like for the range, but it gives you a bigger purchase. It's just a nicer feel, and it's a little bit quicker, easier to grab and get a hold of, especially on the range. There we go. That's it. Just another quick installment on the Savage 110 243 project. Hope you're enjoying it. We got a couple more things I want to do here, and I'll take you along for the ride. God bless everybody. CW out.